Baseball here on the show. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the East-leading New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Yankees Baseball here on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, and as you can see from the final score, plenty of offense to go around in the ball game yesterday. The way this one's shaping up, we could be in for more of the same here.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners, as their order will read like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. A look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Willie Bloomquist will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today.
Afternoon for Seattle. Shortstop, Willie Bloomquist.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Austin Jackson will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch coming. That's popped up out towards short right field. Rosario takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Well, they might have been looking for the outside part of the plate there, but this one comes right back over the middle, so I mean, he's lucky to get out of this with just a pop-up.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 16 homers and 48 driven in.
Come on now, let's go.
Now here it comes. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
the fastball there hit pretty well out towards deep left. And Beltran will make the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Starting lineup for the Yankees looks like this. They'll tee it up against a surprise third-place finisher in the 2013 AL Cy Young Award balloting, the Japanese-born right-hander Hisashi Iwakuma. And the Mariners defensively would look like this behind him. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Swing and a line drive to center field. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Everett Cabrera will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Pitch is a called strike to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And this is something that you're going to see a little more often when you've got a ground ball pitcher out there. A lot of managers like to start their runners to keep out of the double play situation, and that roll of the dice works out nicely here.
A runner at second, nobody out. He's ready now. The pitch, softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
David Rosario will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. They're not happy with runners just on the corners, so they put that man on first in motion, and he's able to make it 2 men in scoring position now with nobody out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Here comes a 1-2. Swinging a shot toward right center. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. And a relay to the plate. And he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on. He finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs of the game.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first down.
You see here on show track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but you can locate there, it will be just fine.
Mark Teixeira will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. He's set, now the pitch. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Jackson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Brian McCann will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting. First pitch coming, and he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Here comes the 1-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they challenge him upstairs as this is popped high in the air toward the left side of the infield. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Nelson Cruz will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Way off balance hack that time, good for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Here's Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Let's go, Yankees!
As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. A dozen home runs and 36 RBIs. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Justin Ruggiano will stand in, hoping to put together a 2 or 3 hit game here, as you see the numbers have fallen off a bit over these past 8 ball games. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Carlos Beltran will stand in for the first time. He's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. First offering on the way. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Oh boy, that is a very tough, very dangerous play down there at third. He's got to keep focused on the baseball somehow, but he's also got the business end of that broken bat headed right at him. So that's a nice job to sidestep the danger and then get the out at first.
Here's Garrett Jones now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 17 home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. And the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Jones around first, thinking 2 here. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Brendan Ryan will stand in for the first time now, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. From the belt, the pitch, fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 2
good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
From the stretch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out, show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's the first offering. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. He waits, now the pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Logan Morrison will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. It's a solo home run for Logan Morrison. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Mariners strike for a run. It's now a 2-1 score.
Well, so much for 6 up and 6 down. He leads off the third here with a long home run to get his guys on the board.
Here's Dustin Ackley.
Left fielder, Dustin Ackley.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
And I think that might have been a first. The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
Swing, and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And Ackley's aboard. It's a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Willie Bloomquist will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. 1-2. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there, base hit.
And as the season's gone on, this is a guy whose numbers have just not been going in the right direction. So this is a welcome sight with this 1-out single.
Austin Jackson will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Problems compounding here after a smooth start to the game.
Yeah, whoever that guy was that pitched the first 2 innings, he hasn't shown up yet in the third. He's looked like a completely different guy.
No,
that missed. Close. It's ball 2.
No strikes.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Come on, drop him home.
The 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Forget it, guys. Double up right here.
Three and two, here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Beltran with the catch, tagging as the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Go Yankees!
Robinson Cano will try it again. He flew out his first time. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. And he gets him to lift one into shallow center field. Ryan is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 2-2. Everett Cabrera makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Everett Cabrera.
First pitch coming. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Cano is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd.
First baseman number 21.
David Rosario will try to pick up where he left off. Doubled home a couple his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Pitch on the way. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez. He'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. And make it an even 10 games in a row he's hit in now, as that bat has really come alive of late. One away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch on its way to Teixeira. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And Teixeira finds the gap. That ought to be good for extra bases. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So it's second and third with one gone now, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. First pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Here's Carlos Beltran as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. And Ackley will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Yankees are out in front, 4-2. Nelson Cruz will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Nelson Cruz.
Now here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Fouled back. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And this will get to the wall now, out beyond the 385 sign. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out at third, and a poor decision to try to stretch it that time.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It's a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here, it doesn't pay off.
Standing in now, Justin Ruggiano. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
2-1's the count.
You almost get the sense here that he wants to stay away from throwing the fastball. Almost like he doesn't want to get burned.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 4-2. Garrett Jones will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Garrett Jones.
field in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Morrison takes this one himself, 3 unassisted on the putout.
Up next for the Yankees.
As we take a look at his pitch count so far, sometimes numbers can be misleading. If you see the 38 strikes there, but a lot of those have been on pitches out of the zone that he's gotten guys to swing at.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the versatile infielder Brendan Ryan. Now a swing, and here's another ground ball, this one over to second base. Throw to first will get him, already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Logan Morrison will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Logan Morrison.
Now here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch-out, 1 away.
Well, he's just putting on a clinic out there right now. Let's check it out on Show Track. Well, these guys are just having all sorts of trouble figuring him out. Strikes out his 6th batter of the game so far.
Here's Dustin Ackley. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Mike Zunino will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Now the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Now here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Everett Cabrera will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Well, you can tell the third baseman's playing a little bit in front of the bag right here, trying to take away that bunt. Unfortunately, this ball almost takes his teeth out. The reactions had to be quick, and lucky for him, he still got them.
In now, David Rosario. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
The 1-0 home. And an off-balance swing there as he sends this one toward the hole. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
Iwakuma a look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Stepping in now, Alex Rodriguez. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in.
Go,
1-0 pitch now. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. One there. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Willie Bloomquist will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
We got him right where we want him.
Now here's the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. But now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
Austin Jackson will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Now the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Here it comes. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
not to make excuses here, but sometimes when you play behind a pitcher that strikes out a lot of guys, you can get a little flat-footed out there if you're not involved in the action. Here, he just doesn't look this one into the glove, and they'll hit him with an error.
Robinson Cano is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. On a big swing by Cano as he lifts this one high and deep out to right field. And that one is out of here, planted into the right field bleachers. A two-run shot here for Robinson Cano. Number 17 for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
This is a situation where you wonder how much of his concentration is on first base and how much of it is on home plate. Because if you're not 100% locked in on the guy at the plate, folks will make you pay at this level.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
The batter, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now the pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, after you've just given up a home run to tie the ball game, you can't afford to have a letdown out there. They made sure he didn't. He came back with an important strikeout. He got the next guy.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Well, this is where, as a manager, you have to really start worrying about location of pitches. He still hasn't walked anybody out there, but when the control starts slipping and the ball starts sailing out over the middle of the plate, that can be worse than once.
Into the box, Justin Ruggiano. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up, all even now at 4 apiece. Mark Teixeira start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Brian McCann will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Now here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Pitch on the way. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
First pitch to him. Carlos Beltran swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Now here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. Coming over now is Cruz, but this will be nowhere near him. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. Back here at the old stadium in the Bronx. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Justin Ruggiano will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And here's the first pitch.
Ruggiano.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Seemed to me like the wheels were coming off for this guy a bit in the 6th inning. Any surprise he's back out there for the 7th?
A little. I mean, this deep into a start, that's usually when you say, we'll let the bullpen take care of it from here. Apparently, though, they think he's got something left.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
And that's just one of the few balls that really hasn't taken off today. And we've seen some balls really jump off the bat so far, but not there.
Logan Morrison will stride it again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now the pitch. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Over a bit is Beltran as he takes charge for the second out.
Up next for Seattle.
Dustin Ackley will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but it gets by the glove down the line.
So much of hitting is all about getting the right pitch. Here, he didn't like either one of the first couple he sees. Falls behind quickly, 0-2. Then he finally gets a location he can do something with, and whack, base hit.
Mike Zunino is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Back to the changeup, but this one finds the target for strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with two gone.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Willie Bloomquist will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
And that splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Pause, now the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Score remains tied at 4. Tom Wilhelmsen will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Garrett Jones will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Swing hard liner to left center. Ackley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
First pitch coming. Swing and a bouncing ball to third. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jacoby Ellsbury will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Much easier to do in retrospect, but you almost wonder if he would have been better served to let this ball go and see if it would have gone foul. There's no guarantees it would have, but that was always going to be a tough play anyway.
He's in there.
And he's back easily. Here's the shortstop, Everett Cabrera. That's a swing and lift, a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Once more, a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back in there. Another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Comes set, now the pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And Ackley will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. And we are tied 4-4. And so here is Austin Jackson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder number 16.
Here's the first offering.
Austin Jackson.
In there for strike 1. What do you guys think the plan is here to start the 8th inning?
Well, I'd bet they'll let him go until he gives up a base runner, and then after that, I think you've got to make a move.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Moving over is Beltran, and he's got it for the first out. Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starting pitchers. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Cano's around first, on his way for second now. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game. This one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Nelson Cruz will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
Let's go, guys.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from the screen because this is going to be tough to watch. Here they are, one after another. That's 4 strikeouts for him, and that's called the golden sombrero.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
From the belt, the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
1-1 on the way. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
From the stretch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Still all square at 4 apiece. David Rosario will dig in, needing to come up with a 3-bagger to complete the cycle.
David Rosario.
Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the pitch. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here it comes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
And this is what you're going to get when you've got a hard thrower coming out of the bullpen. When you're late on a fastball and you make contact below your label, it's snap city right there. He turned that bat into firewood.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Scored it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
And in a tie ball game already, that would have been a tough way to let the go-ahead run get on base. But luckily, this is a nice play behind the plate to make sure that guy doesn't get down to first.
In now, Mark Teixeira, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this is the guy.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. This game's all tied at 4.
Leading off for the Mariners, designated
Jarrett Burton will enter now to start the ninth inning as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half.
number 72, Sheridan.
Justin Ruggiano will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Designated hitter, Justin Ruggiano.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his third strikeout of the ballgame.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His third strikeout in the game, and I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beaten. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach.
Logan Morrison comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he takes strike two. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
So we'll see a pinch hitter loosening up here as left-handed hitting Seth Smith moves into the on-deck circle. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Here's the 0-1 now to Smith. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Here comes a 1-2. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 4-4. Seth Smith will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 7.
Brian McCann will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Thinks he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Here it comes. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And this is through into left, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Now the question becomes, with the winning run on first, will they decide to play a little National League style ball and bunt him up to second? At this point in the ballgame, I think it's a definite possibility.
Carlos Beltran will stand in now, and we'll see what they do about perhaps getting that winning run to second. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. The 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Cano for 1. On to Morrison, and it's a double play.
Well, so much for getting the winning run on base to start the inning. That's just a perfect pitch here to get the ground ball double play, and now just an out away from extra innings.
Here's Garrett Jones now. Now the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. Jackson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. Score remains tied at 4. Mike Zunino will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Ready on 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. Number 10 for him on the year. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game. Willie Bloomquist will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Willie Bloomquist.
First pitch coming. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Grounded to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Austin Jackson.
Austin Jackson will dig in with one in and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, tough slider right there, had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And Jackson swings and pulls this one down the line in left, but it's going to get back up into the crowd, a foul ball. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now. Robinson Cano will try it again. He homered back in the 6th inning. First pitch on the way. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Up next for Seattle,
Nelson Cruz will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. And a fastball is in there for strike one. He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That got his kitchen big time right there.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-2 once more. Hard hit to third. Throw will go to Ryan at second for the force, and that'll do it. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the M's 5 and the Yankees 4. Fernando Rodney will get the call here an inning later than usual, as he'll try to save this one in the 10th. Brendan Ryan will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now the pitch. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And you know what, guys? Since he's got an offer going, he's probably saying right now, you know what? You can have that back. Good riddance. Wasn't doing anything for me anyway.
Now here's the first pitch. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Everett Cabrera will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And this one is gone, a home run. Solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as we are all tied at 5.
Normally, you hope to get a bit of movement when you throw that 2-seam fastball, but you can see there, this pitch winds up straight as a string. He just unloads on it there.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Standing in now, David Rosario. As he'll line this one foul to the right side, out of play. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up.
Got the ball.
Seager is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Leading off for Seattle.
Kyle Seager will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11. Justin Wilson will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11. Kyle Seager will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Justin Ruggiano will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. Now here it comes. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Emphasis high, a ball and a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready with the 2-1. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Barehanded at his knee. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, let's slow this one way down and give you a look at show motion. He knows right from the start he's going to have to go barehanded if he's going to have any chance. That's a beautiful pickup there.
Into the box, Logan Morrison. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Picked up there by Ryan. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. This ball game still tied 5-all. Mark Lowe will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just 1 would be the end of this ball game. Alex Rodriguez will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, and you're going to see a lot of swings like that in extra innings. Guys go up there thinking, I'm going to take 1 chance here and see if I can't end this thing right now and be the hero.
But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Mark Teixeira will stand in, called out on strikes his last time. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First offering on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Here it comes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Brian McCann will step in. A base hit in his last time. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Seth Smith will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. In fact, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike two.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Here's the pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Ellsbury comes on now, and he has it 1 down. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde, will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. Mike Zunino will get another shot. He homered his last time. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
This is what you got to do up there, Steve. You've got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball hit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. This ball will be chopped foul. Here he comes on 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back forward.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Payoff pitch home to Zunino. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Jones back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Willie Bloomquist is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And that misses 1-1. Now here it comes. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze it.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. This remains a 5-all ball game. Carlos Beltran will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half.
Carlos Beltran.
Now the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
This is where those shadows start getting tough. Right around 3:30, 4 o'clock. Very difficult to recognize a slider out of the hand.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
1-1 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it here is Seager to make the play. One gone.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Garrett Jones will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And I think he was already reading tomorrow's headlines with that swing. He wanted to end this game right now.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Pitch on the way. Fouled back. Here's another 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now. Brendan Ryan will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined into right field as that's down in front of Cruz for a base hit.
Yep, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now at least you've given yourself a chance. Ball in the gap here has a potential to be a game winner, so you might see a no-doubles defense out there now.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Yanks lead 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. Austin Jackson will lead things off here in the top half of the inning. Now a bunt attempt here. Nice play by McCann as the bunt attempt doesn't work out that time.
Hey, you know what? You get into extra innings, you try to get on base any way you can. That's not a bad idea right there, but he just couldn't quite beat it out this time.
Robinson Cano is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Now a pitch on the way. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Now the pitch. swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Picked up by A-Rod. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Everett Cabrera will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half. The pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. The next pitch. Hit on the ground towards first. Morrison takes this one himself, 3 unassisted on the putout.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a third would be above and beyond the call.
David Rosario will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. First pitch coming. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded there by Bloomquist. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Quick outs are the key at this point in the ball game. Save your bullets. You never know how far you're going to have to go.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in. Just 1 for 5 in this one. First pitch to him. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's going to keep the inning alive. The winning run's aboard with 2 away. It's a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. He's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Mark Teixeira will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
The 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Boy, he got away with a high challenge there, but one more mistake like that, the party might be over.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 1 left for the Yankees. This remains a 5-all ball game. Kyle Seager will see if he can get things started here in the top half of the inning. First pitch coming. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And the pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You can tell now in his 4th inning of work out of the bullpen, he's looking a little gassed.
Bold strike on the change, 2-1.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud lineout.
Into the box now, Justin Ruggiano. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I've been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
1 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So we go quietly here in this half inning. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. And we are all tied 5-5. Brian McCann will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, and they've had his number all through this one. He's now 1 for 6 in this ball game. Man, that hurts.
Carlos Beltran will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Seager with the bare hand. Throw on to Morrison. Did he scoop it? He did. A nice play by the converted outfielder, and they get the out. Here's Garrett Jones now. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. Smith is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. This ball game still tied 5-all. Seth Smith will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Pitch on the way. He'll try another curveball here, but this misses the target away. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's another 1-2. Fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. Mike Zunino will look for his 3rd hit of the ball game now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
And for a catcher playing in this heat, taking all those foul tips, squatting, you know he's dead tired after being out there all day. So maybe you can forgive him just a little bit if his bat speed isn't lightning quick right now.
Willie Bloomquist is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
A lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you see there. You got to wonder how long they'll wait till they pull the plug.
Tried to hold up there, peeled down at first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Gets under it a bit as this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Beltran is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are all tied 5-5. Brendan Ryan will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half.
Second baseman, Brendan Ryan.
First pitch coming. And he gets under this one just a bit as it'll be a chance for Jackson in center. And very quickly, one gone.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning.
Center fielder.
The ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one pitch out.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. One out, nobody on. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now. Everett Cabrera will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled straight back. Now the pitch. Softly hit here down the line, but it'll be a foul ball. Oh, and he misses it. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he is called out at first on a close play as he just does get to the bag first to the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Scott Baker will get a late call here as he'll come on to pitch now in the 16th inning. Austin Jackson will try and break the collar. He's 0 for 5 in the ballgame.
Austin Jackson.
And there's a fastball from Baker for strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball to first. And they'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now this deep in extra innings, they're just going to say, hey, this is your game now, pal. We need you to go as long as you can. And at least he started this inning off on the right foot.
Now here's the first pitch. Robinson Cano is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. You have to figure that sinker is going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up.
And this is lifted to shallow center field. Ellsbury comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Nelson Cruz will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Chris Young is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Right field, number 24, Chris Young.
Stephen Drew is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 14.
Now the first pitch.
Stephen Drew.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, that base hit, welcome to the ball game. But still, I don't think he'll be doing any handstands going 1 for 7.
Really?
Kyle Seager will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Young will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are all tied 5-5. Indy Chavez will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 10, Indy Chavez.
Yorvis Medina will get a late call here as he'll come on to pitch now in the 16th inning.
Yorvis Medina.
David Rosario will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3.
David Rosario.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it, popping it straight up.
In now, Alex Rodriguez. He'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Mark Teixeira will look to turn his fortunes around. Just 1 for 6 thus far. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Justin Ruggiano will lead things off here in the top half of the inning. Now here's the pitch.
Justin Ruggiano.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed there by Ruggiano, and it's 0-2 now.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first by A-Rod is in time, 1 away.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base. So he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Logan Morrison started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Pitch on the way. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it, 1-2. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Young is there, 2 down.
Oh, they're able to get him again. That'll make him 1 for 7 now in this game. Talk about something that tanks your batting average. Ouch.
Seth Smith at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 now to Smith. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, and what a big at-bat here in extra innings. You just want to give your guys a chance, and he just about gave them more than that. This thing's off the wall, so now it's a golden opportunity for his guys to grab a late lead.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Here now is Mike Zunino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Ready now on 1-1. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And the go-ahead runs across to score from second as they take the lead 6-5.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Willie Bloomquist.
Standing in now, Willie Bloomquist, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now the 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Ellsbury is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Stephen Moya will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Brian McCann will step in now with his guys down to run here in extra innings. And gentlemen, I think we've been here before.
Yeah, they were able to overcome a deficit once before. Now, can they get Lightning to strike twice?
And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
Carlos Beltran will try and finally break through. 0 for 6 thus far. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Now here it comes. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Chavez has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Chris Young will be the batter. First offering on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
The pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the pitch. And here's a foul tip. Held on to strike 3, and that's the ball game.
Finally! Somebody wake up Eric. It's over. Let's go home.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Another fine performance from the fella you see on your screen, Robinson Cano. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 6-5. So long from the Bronx.